Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? It's Polo Sports talking ENT here again. Y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning in for the last stream. So, go ahead and get it in. Second, we're going to talk about Brooklyn, Brooklyn Nets and the Bucks game last night. Here, Yo, what up, Demars? I see you in here, man. You can hop in here anytime you want to go ahead and flex your opinion. I know some people may agree with me, some people may disagree. Hey, I take it all. It don't matter. I couldn't hold off on making this video because everybody's in a case. Basketball. You're clearly see that's not the case. Look, I'll go ahead and I'll jump right into it. What's up, RJ Guap? I see you in the building, man. Uh, look, this series is not over. Okay. Uh, I still got the Bucks taking the series. Now, a couple things that I want to give props to the Nets on last night. Flat out, the first thing, yeah, I know KD he had 29. He played a tremendous game, but it was Blake Griffin that really set the tone of playing playoff basketball. He played like Blake Griffin. I have not seen Blake Griffin play like that, like since he's been in Oklahoma. Not even with the Clippers. Blake Griffin was playing like he wants a championship. And I know people was hating on him, people saying all this other stuff. And if Blake Griffin plays like that, like throughout the whole series, they're gonna give Milwaukee hell. I'm not saying that they're necessarily gonna win, but that is how you play playoff basketball. The Lakers could learn a thing or two. I'm talking about the players that's on there now, not the entire organization or nothing. But the players that was on the Lakers could learn a thing or two from Blake Griffin and what he was doing. That is how you play. And playoff basketball and championship basketball is not meant to be pretty. It's not meant to be pretty. Salute to you. Salute to you, Will. Yeah, Will, I see you in here in the building. Um, when I've been, uh, yeah. I know. I understand, man. I understand. I'm dealing with the same thing, Will. I'm dealing with the same thing with the wife, man. Don't even feel bad, man. Don't be in no rush. It's all right, man. But listen, that is how you have to play playoff style basketball. It's supposed to be ugly, gritty, ritzy, rugged. Like that is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be diving on floors, uh, not not being friends. Like I want to be friends with you. I don't want to talk. Hey, we'll talk at dinner or something. With the wives when we both have black eyes and busted lips. That's the type of feel that you're supposed to have. You're supposed to be in there to try to knock each other's head off to get to that Larry O'Brien championship trophy. I don't want to sit. I don't want to be. I don't want to be all, oh, hey, how you doing, and all this other stuff. Look, man, get out of my face. Get out of my face. I'm finna embarrass you right now. I'm finna take your heart out of your chest, and that's what we want to see. And let's get back to the style of everybody trying to kill each other just to go ahead and get that basketball. You know, now I'm saying play legal. You know what I'm saying? Still play legal and everything. But I'm saying you want to hustle, and that's what Blake Griffin did. He did everything that he needed to do. So what is the game one? It might be a fill out game, but hey, to him, he's not taking it as a fill out game. He's taking it like, look, I'm bringing it to you, Milwaukee. Now, even though Milwaukee lost, uh, I was impressed. I was really impressed with you said Rodman. Rodman was a warrior Spartan in the playoffs. Nobody is spread on the floor. It's all about business. Business. Yeah, that's right. That's right, man, Phil. That's the message. Yeah. All right. Both points that y'all are making are very well taken. Look, to Redfield's point, yeah, Rodman played. He didn't. Blake Griffin played. Sort of like Rodman played, but Rodman was doing that every night. Rodman was doing stuff like that every night. It wasn't all pretty and fancy and all that other stuff. No, he wanted to get in the chest of the other opponent. I mean, you're supposed to be doing what PJ Tucker did, sitting up there diving for loose balls, even though you're losing, still doing what's necessary to get in the face of KD. He know damn well that KD was still gonna get his bucket, but nevertheless, he did not back down. I would take uh, 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 I would take a player like KD hitting the shot all day long over a player as long as that other player is giving 100% effort on defense, and that's what they did. That's what some of them did on Milwaukee. Now this was a game that you really wanted to see. Really, if you sitting up here saying that this game wasn't entertaining, you don't know basketball. This was uh, this was a transition battle. Like this was a up and down uh, physical, uh, a display of going back and forth type of battle that you wanted to see. Now it is just a fill out game. Both teams are ready. They feel like they do have something to prove. On one end, you got uh, Milwaukee feels like, okay, hey, look, we are the king of the East. We have arrived. Giannis feels like he has the pieces in front of him to definitely go ahead and win the championship. Coming from both of the holders. Uh, Brook Lopez, he's back to show people like, look, don't get it twisted. I can still get in there, I can still get Richie. See the thing about that y'all forgot about Brook Lopez is Brook Lopez used to be a supremely gifted low post threat when he was with Brooklyn, and you saw glimpses of that last night, spinning off his man, making nice moves in there. I mean, yes, now he's mainly a 3-point shooter, but you got to realize that Brook Lopez was they were comparing him to a little bit of glimpses of Yao Ming as a big man because had really great footwork in the interior around the basket, and he was somewhat of a decent rim protector when he was with Brooklyn, but he changed his game and reverted more to the outside, and I think people forgot about that about Brooklyn. But nevertheless, they still took the L. Another thing that I was well, also that we have to realize too, that these teams have something to prove in terms of what they're doing. And Giannis is here to show people that look, I can be dependent on a free throw line, I can be dependent on a mid range shot, and I can be dependent on a 3-point shot. And you saw that he shot a mid range shot, knocked that down. It was after he hit a couple free throws. Then on top of that, he came back and he hit a 3-pointer from the top of the key. Giannis, okay, yeah, he's not there. He's not lights out yet, but he's making strides in his game. And a couple people disagree with me on Chick's panel with that. But I stand by that. He's making strides in his game. Giannis with a jumper, I've said it. He's the best player in the league. Hands down. Okay, he's still in my eye. I would say him and KD, they're neck and neck. Brooklyn has something to prove because they feel like okay, KD feels like there needs to be a change in the NBA. And I'm that king right now. I'm that best player. I can play the game just like you play it, right? Kyrie feels like, hey, look, I'm a main guy too. I deserve to be looked at as a focal point of the offense. Harden feels like, he has something to prove. And the fact that, hey, look, I can't win a championship. I can't get over the hump. But see, that's the flip side to that, though. They have to get it done. They have to get it done. Like Lou the writer said, they have to get it done or the media is going to eat them alive. There's no question about it. If you don't feel like Brooklyn has to get it done, then trip. Or have another year or wait for Spencer Dinwiddie and all that other stuff. Trip. They have to get it done this year. They have to get it done this year. Steve Nash wants to prove himself, prove that he deserves that he belongs on the coaching stage, even though he doesn't have any head coaching experience. And also, Brooklyn wants to prove that despite them being short-handed, despite them not having a reliable big man, with the exception of practice, played okay, they can still win a championship playing with the pieces that they have and playing at the style that they have. I give them their credit, yes, but I'm not. The series isn't over. The series isn't over. Still got a lot more basketball to be played.
Hey, salute, Paul. How's it going, man? It's good.
Wait, what?
I said salute. Yeah. Huh?
Hold on one second, Red.
Yeah. I'll mute myself.
Okay. Let me read some of these comments. Giannis needs to take the challenge of guarding KD. He did guard KD. What are you talking about? He did guard KD. You obviously didn't look at the game. Come on, RJ. He guarded KD. He was on KD. He took that challenge. KD nailed a jumper in his face. You got to pay attention to the game, man. You got to pay attention to the game. Don't look at those highlights and stuff like that. He guarded KD. It was a combination of Giannis guarding KD. It was a combination of PJ Tucker guarding KD. It was a combination of several different looks that they tried to give KD because he was on and he had 29. He would not miss. Turnarounds. Going to the rack. He played a really efficient game. It wasn't 40 like Luka or nothing like that, but you don't need to score 40. Listen, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all think he has to score 40 in order to win a game, a 40-point triple double, and all this other stuff. No, it was a well. They did pretty good, he even got the ball stolen from him with uh with PJ Tucker, but that did not stop him.
Yeah, guys like Kevin Durant and stuff. I
That did not
mean,
stop him.
yeah, I mean he's those
You have to
type
pay
of
attention to the game. You have to
yeah,
understand that when a player like KD is on like that, that's pretty much you can do everything in the book that you can, and couple that with Kyrie, couple that with Clax,
yeah. I mean
that
like,
with the whole Blake Griffin diving on floors.
hey, shout out to Blake Griffin, man.
Now
Hey
go ahead,
Polo,
man.
but
Real quick, what do you
hey
have
Polo,
on this?
Hey Paul, like just regarding your KD statement and stuff, like like guys like him and stuff, like I mean, like they're hard to guard. I mean, like the only way you can do is only contain him, because with great scores, you can only contain him. I mean, you can do like just whatever, man. Like I mean, you could like just agitate the shit out of them, but they're still gonna get their points and stuff. I mean, I have a lot of like just respect toward Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. They're just great scorers, but I mean, like they're hard to guard. I mean, like they're tough to guard and stuff. But I want to give props to PJ Tucker also. I mean, he tried his best, but good, but with just great scores and stuff. I mean, they can score at three levels, and like they're hard to guard. So yeah.
You got it. Wait, what?
Oh,
Brooklyn's
did you hear
in
my
the
statement?
I'm
house.
surprised you ain't up in here,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Listen.
Brooklyn, come on,
Brook,
man.
man, Brooklyn's in the house. Could we calm right now? It's just only one game. You can't get too hyped. You feel me? We ain't gonna fall for the
Yeah, I
illusion.
know.
You know what I'm saying? But only speaking on game one. That's all I'm on. That's the only thing I can speak on. Yo, listen, dog. Yo, first of all, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. Salute to Polo.
Hey, salute my
Listen,
man.
man.
What's good, dog?
What's poppin', man? I hope everybody good and blessed. Listen, dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Listen, bro. Milwaukee Blue Check. They show like I've been seeing a lot, yo. This whole playoffs, bro. Everybody been capping for everybody who ain't like honestly like everybody been caping for everybody who haven't proven nothing. I hear people caping for this team. I hear people caping for this team, but nobody proving nothing. So it's kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a couple guys who proven themselves due to the hate. A lot of people hate him and everything like that. First of all, I was heartbroken. The first play, bro, not even the damn their first play, the first minute, this thing Harden already out. Um, sorry, I can expect that he's done for the series because that's a hammy. You ain't gonna come back in like the next day type of shit. We don't need to pull a Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, come on Monday. Nah, nigga, we ain't doing none of that shit. You got
Yeah,
enough power. You got enough. You're not gonna pull the stunts because you know what I'm saying. It's like the media kind of set it up in a way as in, oh, if Harden's not here, the Brooklyn Nets have no chance. No, that's not the whole play. These niggas had a chance beyond a chance, regardless. As long as they got two of them, and one of them is the main one, Katie, they always gonna have a chance, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about the respect game. What they did, as in what Milwaukee, it's more about Milwaukee mistakes because I hear a lot of people say they was shooting cold. Shit, KD was 12 for 25. Kyrie was 11 for 20, like 25. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas they wasn't in the same rhythm as well. Joe Harris was down the bad. Uh, just Jeff Green still didn't play. That's gonna be a huge factor when he come back. You know what I'm saying? Just for the ability of hitting threes at that center position. Um, however, Milwaukee they stopped. See, I always talk about foul trouble. They had opportunity to keep going at KD, get him in more foul trouble, give him fifth or sixth with Brook Lopez, and that's where I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is why I say this series is about heart. This playoffs is about heart and will. Because if this was strategy, like a regular flow out season, Nets would have got their ass blown the fuck out. Due to
Wait,
the
wait,
fact,
wait, wait, what? You know, I got to cut in on this. What? And everybody else, T Price and Red Pill, were y'all fucking surprised by fucking Blake Griffin's
Yeah,
performance? That shit
yeah,
shot the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck is this, Oklahoma? Blake
nah,
Griffin?
I wasn't shocked. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wasn't shocked because he been talking like this all the way up to this point. Like he been like if you watch every game, even in the regular season, he always
Salute
been
to you, TJ. I
on
see
his
you in there.
ass about diving for balls and everything. It's just that certain casuals. Not saying anybody who's seen him like yesterday. Certain casuals are seeing him now like, oh shit, he diving. Nah, this nigga been doing that shit all season. He been trying to prove himself this whole time since he got here. You know what I'm saying? Just like what he said last night, like kind of surprising. 1 minute everybody said get the fuck out of here, and the next minute like, oh, Blake Griffin doing a lot. Nah. That nigga been consistent. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm worried about Steve Nash and these rotations, man. Cause, bruh, listen, like yo, you gotta get DeAndre out there sooner or later. I don't. If you got a lead, I need DeAndre out there so I can secure some rebounds and at least put up a defensive end for a Brook Lopez or in that paint because that's where they're gonna go at next game. They're gonna go hard. Like they're gonna go hard. Like I said, this playoffs is nothing but will and like I said, if it was strategies, it was planned out. Man, they would have killed him. That's what I'm saying. That was Lamarcus Audrey was such an important piece because his size and his ability to hold down that paint would have been crucial. He a way better defender than Blake Griffin. However, just Blake Griffin just got the hustle in him. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is all about will and fight. And you saw the will from Blake. So it's just gonna continue going like that.
All
yeah, for
right,
sure.
T Price. Oh, were you done? Wait, what?
Nah, I was just saying, Blake Griffin was just looking like a beast out there, man. The guy had a double double. I mean, he had just 18 points,
Oh,
14
okay, all right,
rebounds,
yeah.
man.
Hey, save that thought, man. Go ahead, T Price.
Yeah,
Listen, man, y'all go ahead and for those of y'all that are not sub to his channel, man, sub to my boy T Price channel. Definitely got
yeah.
that fire over there. Definitely a Lakers fan, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. We gonna talk about that later. But T Price, go ahead, get on that.
Hey,
Hey, yeah, yeah. Salute to everybody. Salute to the chatting panel, and
salute.
most likely the ladies too, who could be chiming in and listening to us. What I got from yesterday's game was it's going. I think it's going to seven, but I think people kind of underestimating um Kyrie and KD a little bit. You know what I mean? And yes, it's like what Waits just said. KD, that's that is the worst. That's like the worst mismatch in the NBA to me. You know what I mean? Because he's so tall, you could get physical with him. He can shoot. Only thing you can do is make it tough. Now that game yesterday, everybody to me wasn't in rhythm. Blake had a flashback, but like at the same time, I will say this: when you're playing on a bad team, like the way Blake was when he was in Detroit and everything like that, I remember people saying he couldn't do this and couldn't do that. Soon as he get over there, he start dunking. He sees this as his chance now. I think he right now he senses the moment like, hey, this is my time to go get a ring. But I think this series gonna go to seven. I want to put I got to pick Brooklyn. I got Brooklyn at seven on this series just for the simple fact because when KD gets going, it ain't nobody in the NBA can do. So that's all I got on the yesterday's game.
Nah, facts, T Price, on everything you said on that level because just for the simple fact, like 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 I promise you, leading up to like if you listen to the end of the season, then ever since Harden got there, you kind of have like for me, I've been hearing a shift as in like from where they said this is yo, you need KD to win to yo without Harden, y'all not gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing punting bad none of that stuff. You feel me? Because I know in their mindset it's all about focusing on the chip. But I know the media because they did it with Golden State. Like they tried their hardest, in which they low key did successfully did it because you have players like Draymond Green saying things like, "Yo, we gonna win without you." You know what I'm saying? And then later on saying, "No, I mean," you know what I'm saying? Then you hear him later on last night, "Oh, who gonna guard him? Who?" You know what I'm saying? It's just all about like, yo, like once you let the media in and you let them, control how your team goes, that's when it's like really bad. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you go back to that moment, if you remember when James Harden got that first hammy, and he had to get out, and then they tried to bring him back like the next game. You feel me? Because KD would come back or something like that. I felt like James Harden could have been like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just to avoid damaging his hammy even more. But the media at that time was like, yo, James Harden MVP, all that. And I heard James Harden himself say like, yo, yeah, I'm MVP. And I'm like, damn, bro, you getting the wrong mindset right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for that trap, which is the media trying to do, as in like, yo, put yourself out there. Same thing what they did with AD. You had Charles Barkley calling street clothes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And then look what happened. People, and then, it's so crazy when like social media is also a reflection of people who come on the internet. These same people who come on the internet are the same ones that be like, "Oh, AD should never play," but you're gonna be the same one that said like, "Damn, AD ain't play. He weak. He soft." You know what I'm saying? So it's like you put these players in that situation where you be trying to tell them some shit, and then you know what I'm saying. And then when they don't perform to your level, it's like, "Oh man, what the fuck." That's why I said this. That's why you gotta respect the game itself in general, bro. That's why you got like, yo, if you hurt, all right, you can. If you hurt, you play through it. That's cool. But you injured, stay off the court. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the Lakers they knew AD was injured, and they ain't let him stay off the court. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing people say, "Yo, we want to try to." Nah, Harden, you done for the series. Like, you know what I'm
All right.
saying? Trust. Go ahead.
Wait, what? Let Big Who go.
That's my
And
fault.
then after that, Lou Ryder. First off, let me say this. Y'all go sub to Hooligans. That's his page. Big Hooligans. That's Big Who's page, and then also Luda Ryder sub to his page too. Both repping hard for the LDBC, man. Go ahead, take it away, Big Who, then Lou Ryder, man. And y'all go ahead, man. You do this stir fry thing, man. Y'all got it. Holla.
I know I don't got that much to say. All I'm gonna say is I don't think Milwaukee ready. Too many people that broke Giannis' spirit already. I don't think he ready. So I see Brooklyn winning in about 6. But whoever had next can go next.
So a feel like game. This what we doing, Polo? A feel like game. What? So you telling me Milwaukee, who supposed to be one of the best defense teams in the league, was just filling out Brooklyn, so they let Brooklyn win game one, even though Brooklyn was top 5 in offense, top 5 in 3-point shooting, and they still won that game without James Harden last night. So you telling me in game two, Brooklyn going like what? I mean, Milwaukee going what? Dominate Brooklyn? If you couldn't stop Brooklyn putting up 115 points, what made you think they going to stop Brooklyn for putting up 120 points? Because that game was over at the end, probably about the end of the third quarter. I'm just saying, you let Blake Griffin, who haven't been looking like Blake Griffin for years, go off for 18 points. You got Joe Hurd get 19 points, and you got Mike James coming off the bench putting up buckets. Like I agree with Tickets been saying, like he said, like what James Harden would have been for, it may end up being 5 games. Like Milwaukee is gonna get a game, but I don't know why people are so optimistic of what Brooklyn can do. I understand people are picking Milwaukee because they're being petty because they can't stand Brooklyn right now, but I don't know, man. You got to still give Brooklyn that respect when it comes to offense. Yeah, they may not be great defensively, but when it comes to offense, man, you got to give them that same respect.
But Lou, let me say this, Lou. Like, think about this though. Like, this whole season, I don't think this season is about. Like I said, I think it's more about stops. Not to sound like a media head, but it's more about stops because defense you gotta get used to. You gotta be able to get in ground with it. This whole season, honestly, nobody been able to do that. Some people did it better because they had commodities the year before, and you kind of know who's in their favorite position to play on the defensive end. It can be like that, but like I said, like you gotta give a team at least a whole season to do it properly. You know what I'm saying? With practice, with the necessary reps of getting that used to it. You know what I'm saying? Having practice all the time with your second team don't help the defense. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going against like actually lively individuals who want your head compared to they trying to make you better. So, like I said, and then you gotta understand, like this team, they finally got together. They played like 3 or 4, 5 games, and then right before they got in their stride, one got out. Took 2 months, came back. At the end of the season, they still trying to get it together. So it's like you have it missing pieces moving in and out. You know what I'm saying? You have a Joe Harris, a James Harden, a Kyrie, and a KD in the starting line. Sometimes you might just only have a KD and Kyrie in the starting line. Joe Harris coming off the bench or some shit like that. So it's just all about this. Like they're not used to the consistency lineup. You heard them; they had like over 35 different type of lineups this season. So it's like it was no consistent, theme to go off of for your defense.
You had
I
30. Okay, you had 35 different type of lineups who
yeah
understand how to play together now,
yeah.
and you don't think that kind of helped them in the playoffs right now?
Yeah, it helped them with the adversity, but at the same time, it still kind of hinder you at a certain point, at a certain moment, because you're gonna have somebody who's gonna probably think they could do something where they shouldn't be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember there was a couple plays last night where I felt like, you know, try to still kind of feed Kyrie, try to still kind of do that when Kyrie was in the game by himself, and the game kind of got shorter because they was up by 17 at that point after the third, and then they came in the fourth. You seen a couple guys try to do a little too much, you know what I'm saying? And then that kind of, and those wasn't the guys who used to being in that situation. So even though you had multiple different lineups, the pressure is different from the regular season. You know what I'm saying? It can prepare you, but I don't know if it can help you. It can prepare you for the impact, but I don't think it can help you because that impact gonna come regardless, full strength or not.
You
That's
got to remember the
crazy.
main reason people pick. You got to remember main reason people pick Milwaukee because of what happened in the regular season when they had those 3 games, 2 games to 1. They thought, oh, that same Milwaukee team that won in the regular season gonna beat them in the playoffs. And right now, yeah, Brooklyn is up one game to none. But you gotta forget, on playoff Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are a whole different type of animals. And Giannis is feeling more pressure than those 2 guys right now because Giannis, they still getting on Giannis' head for not getting it done in the playoffs.
I don't think he's gonna get it done anyway. Kawhi Leonard already broke his spirit when they was down. He had them down 2 games to none, and he came back and beat them when he was with the Rafters.
You call into
Facts.
radio
It
station
just
sports.
shows that, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the hate for KD is so surreal. That shit kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah,
How you go
that's
from,
true. Yeah,
you
yeah, because you always calling it for the
somebody,
Mavericks, right? Because they say, yeah, the reason why he calls is he's quiet and he's not going to get worse. Hey, because I was hearing your voice.
Got some background. Somebody need to go on mute.
He called me on the radio station. Huh? No. I was just like, you always hear the voice, but you never see the person. It was just like, oh, damn, I work
the
with this dude.
background loud, Lou.
Sometimes I call it little report flash.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Like I said, it's just the fact that, I heard your voice, and I was like, wait a minute, I've heard that voice before. And then I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, that's the Lord that called it on the radio station. But no, man, ain't no problem. You good.
Yeah, I'm known like all across the county.
Uh-huh.
I got a lot of things.
Right. Yeah, because you got some good questions and stuff to be asking too, man.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm at work. What's up? What you say, man?
And did you ever go and used to see them when they used to broadcast up in the conservatory? During, like right before games, you know how they used to always broadcast right before a game?
Yeah, I saw Steve Marcus up there a couple times, but I couldn't talk to him because I was working.
Right. Yeah. Hey, man. So now when I hear your voice on the radio, I'm like,
all right. M365 say Giannis is going to need Holiday and Middleton to take the game to another level to have any chance. I mean, this is just a fill out game. And then on top of that, you got to realize that Holiday for everybody that's getting on the Bucks. He did what he could, man. I felt like he played solid defense on several of the players that he was guarding.
You still think it was a fill out the game, Polo? Come on, man.
I don't think Milwaukee got it in them. I just don't think they have it in them.
Well, I do. I do. I'm not sleeping on Forbes. I'm definitely not sleeping on Brook Lopez because they absolutely see that's the thing. That's what you're not recognizing. They have absolutely no answer for Brook Lopez, and if you don't see that, man, like I said, you're blinded by the situation. They have no answer for him. I'm talking about inside as an inside presence.
Polo, I tell you what was gonna happen. I say Milwaukee gonna win that first quarter, then Brooklyn is going to go off on them in second, third, and fourth.
Right, but that's not gonna happen throughout the series. Coach Budenholzer knows how to adjust, and he will adjust.
Hey, I was going to say this. Chris Middleton, they say he's a go-to player. He need to be more consistent. They're going to win the series. He can't be having games like he did yesterday, man. He can't be having
That's
games
facts.
like
That's
that.
facts.
Because that's to me. I know everybody was on my channel talking about, oh, he's gonna, Drew Holiday's gonna lock down Kyrie. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. Dude, nobody cannot be
Michael
stopped. You
Kelly
can't
said no
lock no.
answer for the whole Brooklyn team. Dog, it's just
Yeah,
one
it's just
game.
one game.
It's
Yeah,
just
just one game.
it's
Like
just
I
one
said, you make
game. They
adjustments,
said the
but I
same
don't
thing
trust
about the
Budenholzer
Clippers.
though.
Big
I
Who,
don't trust
and when they said,
Budenholzer.
"Oh man, the Clippers," I was one of them. I was victim. Now look at them. They're in a
I
position.
don't
They in a
trust Budenholzer.
predicament now of it could go either way tonight.
Facts. They gotta win or go home. But I'm hoping my team could pull it out tonight or today in a couple of hours. But I just don't
And
see
Michael Kelly
Milwaukee
is
doing
not going to be
anything against
4-1.
Brooklyn.
That this series is going to be much more competitive. Like I said, it's a fill out game. Hold your horses, pump the brakes. It's not going to be like that because you got to. Hard is not, man. We don't know what's going to happen with the hamstring and T Price and Lou and Big Who. If you know anything about a hamstring, what do? It lingers. It lingers.
Yeah, that's what happened to Paul George last season.
But Polo, have I been wrong so far?
You said they don't. They on a different level. People just don't want to believe it. What type of level? What? Just because they got multiple superstars on the team, man? Like, what are you talking about? You must not be watching Milwaukee and what they play, and you're not even looking at the strides that Giannis has taken to his level, taken to the level in terms of his game. He clearly wasn't doing that 2 years ago, hoisting up the jumper after jumper. He's more confident in that jumper, and he's more confident in that free throw. Then on top of that, you also have to realize that he was not afraid to guard KD. These people talk about T. Price. These people talk about, oh yeah, well, he needs to step up and guard KD. Nigga, are you looking at the motherfucking game? The nigga
Man,
KD
he
hit
is
a
guarding.
jumper in his eye. I respect that. That motherfucker was
Right, right.
in his face and shit. Okay, what more do you want to do? You playing with one of
He
the
was
best
taking
players in the
turns.
game. At least he went
Right,
at him and didn't back down.
he was taking turns, and even PJ Tucker. It's like PJ Tucker to me he's getting, oh yes, he's physical and all this other stuff, but I never was big on him. But he can make it hard. But KD can just shoot over the top of him. He was playing good defense yesterday. That's what happens sometimes. You can play all the defense in the world, but better offense just it just defeats the defense, man. And I see, to me, yesterday too, I noticed something. I always go by body language. To me,
Do y'all see what this
to me,
man
I
is
think the
saying?
bus quit. Oh, I ain't paying attention to the comments, man.
Man, no, listen, because some of these guys are clearly not paying attention. You know, they probably pay attention to one player, T. Price and Big Who and Lou. They pay attention to one player, and they're fanatics and everything, but they don't pay attention to the science of the game. Milwaukee is not the same team. They're
No, they're
not the
not.
same team. They are loaded with shooters, and Giannis got a lot more help. Okay, yes, they lost last night. But man, this does not dictate the series.
Man, no disrespect. I don't think Giannis got it in him, bro.
Well, of course, that's coming from a clip. You know, the Clippers, man. You know what I'm saying? I would expect that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that. You know, y'all haven't been motivated in quite some time. You know what I'm saying? But Giannis is on a whole nother level, man. And Giannis did pretty good last night. So, I mean, they just lost. But this is a fill out game, and it's not more. We can't dictate it. Now, if they go down 2-0, then I can understand what y'all saying. I'll come to my senses, Big Lou and Lou
Now, even if
and
they
T
go
Price.
down
I'll
2-0,
come to my senses.
I still won't write them off like that. Anything can happen, but I just don't see the fight in them,
You wanna know?
the
You
killer
wanna
Do
know
y'all
another
instinct.
do
problem?
y'all agree with Big Who? I know Lou do.
I
But what
just
about T Price?
I just don't see the
Yeah,
fight in them.
you wanna know another problem, Polo man. Milwaukee tried to imitate what Brooklyn was doing last night. Try to copy them. You can't do that with Brooklyn because they will outshoot you. So you can't try to play the same way Brooklyn play the game you know that you play best as. Like basically play your game. Don't try to imitate Brooklyn. Don't try to outmatch them shooting wise. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help you.
I know one thing. I need Luca to have an off day today, and I need Kawhi to go for
Hold on one
another
second, y'all
45
take it
piece.
away. Hold on one second.
I need Kawhi to go for another 45 piece today, so we can go on and face these Nuggets.
No, let's play Utah in the second round. If you want to meet the Nuggets to at least the Western Conference Finals.
Y'all better hope Paul George come out and play today. One thing I could say though is this: Kawhi, he entered out his clip. Now it's time for Paul George to return the favor.
Facts. And Marcus Morris with his no shooting
Uh,
ass the other day.
No,
Nigga
you better
had me
hope Reggie
hot.
Jackson. You better hope Reggie Jackson has another good game like he did
Him
last
too.
game.
That nigga came out shooting. We need our role players to step up and handle business, man, and get these Mavericks up out of here. Somebody got to do it for the city now since the Lakers lost. They know good ass. But yeah, I don't see the fight. I don't see the nothing in Giannis. The killer instinct, the nothing.
Me and T Price been saying this. We think they're gonna let Giannis be Giannis, but the other guys ain't gonna be able to step up.
That's crazy.
I don't know. The Bucks don't. I mean, they're different, but that hurt. Them losing DiVincenzo, that hurt them a whole lot. So instead of, I don't know. I just don't see it with Milwaukee. I mean, I don't trust Budenholzer. Have a good one, sir. I just don't trust Budenholzer for nothing.
My boy Polo over there got faith in Giannis. Huh?
And my boy Reggie. Where my boy Reggie at? Reggie, man. Reggie too. My homeboy Reggie. He like Giannis too. I mean, I respect Giannis, what he's trying to do. You know, win a franchise with the team that, drafting him and everything like that and trusting his organization.
That
I
shit
mean,
ain't gonna
why
happen.
not? Why not root for a player that's like that? You know what I'm saying? But man, but them losing DiVincenzo, that hurt them a whole lot because that's an extra. That's another good defender they're not going to have. Yeah, Brent Forrest can play defense, but he can't play defense like DiVincenzo.
And I keep on telling you, yeah, they see Giannis as a carbon copy of Jay Reed, and just like
Hmm.
Kevin Durant put the free throw in Jay Reed's face, he hit it on Giannis' face last night.
Jay Reed, you ain't from Jay Reed from Mavericks.
Hmm. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop. I was watching that movie last night. That what put me to sleep. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. But the Hawks and Philly, I think the Hawks gonna beat the Philly though. I don't want to pick the Hawks, but them losing Embiid, that's gonna hurt a lot. And now everybody gonna have to see. Paul, I know I've been on your boy a lot. The old boy, Ben Simmons, man. He gonna really have to get in his bag, man, and trust everybody. You
Man.
know, because them Hawks is deadly, man. The
So
Hawks
who
got
the
shooters.
so the
They got
Suns gotta
shooters galore.
play the Nuggets?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Wait,
Ben
out of
Simmons
the
gonna have to go out there and
Clippers
put
and
up
the
at least
Mavericks
28.
gotta play Utah?
Ben Simmons got to go out there and put up at least 28 to 30 points today. Like this whole series is gonna be on you, Ben Simmons. You got to do something. You got to show something. 'Cause Polo is it's like history repeating itself, just like last year. Last year, Ben Simmons got hurt. Embiid had to try to do everything on his own. Now Embiid is hurt. Ben Simmons gonna have to try to do everything.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with these big soft niggas. Embiid,
It ain't
Davis.
even that. It just I see what you're saying. Oh well, it's not even that. That no matter how much they want to give these new generation all the credit, like they're so much better than the old generation. Okay, y'all say all that, but they ain't durable.
They're
They
not.
ain't durable at all. They're not durable. They don't. You got to be durable out there. If you ain't durable, man,
That's why I
you
like
gotta
the old
you gotta
school
have
players.
availability.
Embiid to me got to change his diet. He got to get a better trainer.
Yeah.
Just like AD got to change his trainer too.
Hmm.
But the thing about it, Price, did you ever remember in the 90s? You ever see big men get hurt at this rate back in the day?
No,
No.
never, never, never. Not only that, not even big men, even guards too. They might be guards, but it wasn't like it is now. You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere near it is right now.
It's funny to me. It's funny to me how they try to hurt Kevin Durant yesterday too.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Like it's like guys are getting frustrated with Kevin Durant, so they trying to take out his legs, his arms.
You got some dirty players out there, man. Cause they know, you know what? But I just think Kyrie and KD is on a mission anyway. To me, I see why you picked them too. I had them going to the finals anyway before they even had KD, because I felt like they had enough on their bench and everything. They had Claxton, they had what's that Afro dude name? He's now with the Cavs. I mean, they had a good bench. They had Dinwiddie and they had all them boys, man. So I see why, but Philly, them losing Embiid hurts them a whole lot.
Uh, all I got to see is I know they're gonna probably double team Trey Young today. I want to see what his role players do on the team.
Yeah, because like it's just like Joe Harris. He was on. You know how many? Even though Harden's not there, you know how many free shots that open shots that man gonna get?
Shoot. And plus, you gave Blake Griffin a whole lot of open shots last night too.
Hey, Blake Griffin. Blake is playing like he won a fucking championship. I know everybody want to bash the man for his career and all this stuff that he's dunking that and all that. Man, he's playing like he wants to win. Why not get a player like that who wants to win? I have him on my team. You want to win?
Yeah, man.
You think the Lakers
He's
did the
playing.
wrong thing? You think the Lakers did the wrong thing not trying to get Blake Griffin?
Man, they did the wrong thing getting Jay Reed. Don't get me going there, Lou. You I haven't done no effort rants on YouTube yet, but boy, I
Facts.
want to
I
go.
said it just like
I
that,
want to
man.
go in. I want to go in, but you already know when you go in, you're gonna get. It comes with the hate. It comes with the territory, but at the same time, I'm good. I'm just waiting the next year to see what they don't do. Watch start doing my rant, but they're not in the playoffs no more, so I don't even want to talk about it.
Now, not Jay. So, what do you think about the championship last night? You think it was just handed to him?
It's
Man,
just a
it's
bit.
like
It's
how
just
I
a
see
bit.
it.
Come on, man. Come on.
It
The
was just
Titans.
everything last year. Everything last year to me was just like it looked like a well-rounded script last year because Kobe is like when it's like when LeBron when he broke Kobe's record of and passed him up in scoring. It's miraculous it happened when he was in Philly. You know what I'm saying? In his hometown. And the next day he died. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like in my mind, I'm like, dang, they're gonna win a championship this year. And then them and the Dodgers won the championship too. So I was like,
Yeah, I should. I don't even like the Dodgers. I'm an Angel fan.
you know,
I know y'all follow football, but the Titans are getting Julio Jones from Atlanta in a trade.
Damn, I wanted the Niners to get them.
Me
man, he would
too.
have been nice with the Niners. He would have been nice with the
Hell
Niners,
yeah.
bro. That's my favorite football team. I don't watch it no more, but
Yeah, I'm the Niners fan.
yeah, I've been a Niners fan too.
Fucking Julio. We got to get rid of
Tennessee Titans better win Super Bowl now. Since you got Julio Jones, you got Derrick Henry. Y'all better win Super Bowl now. No excuses.
They gonna be the favorites.
You trust their quarterback, Tannehill?
Hell yeah, he pretty dope.
Yeah,
But
it's
there's
just like
no
I tell
excuses.
people.
There's no excuses
There's no
though.
excuse. There's more expectations now.
Yeah. Ever since he left the Dolphins, that nigga been balling.
It's still not gonna be enough to beat Lamar Jackson.
Hmm.
Who?
or you may still win that division, but
The South is open again. Shit. Drew Brees retired.
shit, hell, he said he didn't want to retire, but he forced to retire.
I wonder if Brady. I think Brady out for the first couple of games too, right?
I believe so.
That nigga had surgery or something. That shit crazy. Man, I need my Clippers to win tonight, though. Who you got tonight?
The Clippers still win that game tonight because you got to look at it. Dallas had their best opportunity in Game 6. Then
Right.
Kawhi had that type of game that kind of shell shocked them. They couldn't believe what just happened. So the Clippers got all the momentum going into tonight's Game 7.
But we can't win at home. What the fuck?
You're gonna see a Clipper team try to be aggressive, not let Luke, and you're gonna see Kawhi on Luka from the start of the game, like it should have been.
But that fucking big ass foreigner in the middle, they didn't get his ass up out of there. What's his name?
No, that's kind of hurting Dallas right now because he ain't no great defensive player in the middle, and the Clippers are taking advantage of that. They trying to run that zone, and the Clippers and you in the Clippers with like top 5 in the NBA in 3-point percentage. Like, why you gonna keep running the zone when you got a good 3-point shooting team?
That's a good point.
And you leaving
Yeah, good point.
you leaving Kawhi open at the mid range at the free throw line. He can hit that all day long. So the game, don't get me wrong, the game's gonna be close. The Clippers are gonna get hit in the mouth, but I can see the Clippers still pulling out the winning it. Don't be surprised you see a blowout by the Clippers today.
Yeah, I need that blowout. That blowout.
And plus, you got Rondo. Rondo has been in a whole lot of Game 7. He knows the importance of them. Like I said, we got Atlanta and Philadelphia as the main appetizer before the Clippers and Dallas Mavericks. And I think the Suns and Nuggets play tonight too. So I'm on my way to lunch, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, you said Michael Kelly. You said I would have to say there's 13 players that can play old school basketball. Name 'em. I know I got right off the bat, y'all gonna be shocked. Robin Lopez. I know that because he utilizes that hook shot. Um, I give it a little bit to Rudy Gobert to some extent. Kawhi Leonard. Um, who do I got tonight? Um, of course, I'm always rooting for my team to win, and then I gotta go with the Clippers, man. I was choosing the Mavericks, but I think that the Clippers are gonna try to find a way. I want the Mavericks to win, but the Clippers. You said Rondo will show up tonight. We got to see. We definitely got to see. Um, they're on their turf. You know, uh, it's gonna come down to, of course, like the basics of playoff basketball and championship basketball, which is defense and rebounding, and not taking ill-advised shots. You gonna have to take smart shots. Because they've already figured it. I mean, we wouldn't be at 7 games if they haven't figured each other out already. They've kind of figured each other out. You doing the game tonight? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be doing the game. I'm gonna be pretty much live, pretty much all day today. You know, um, I'm gonna be doing both games. You're welcome to go ahead and pull up. We're gonna be talking about several different things. I mean, like I said, I'm random, and I talk about everything. So yeah, definitely, definitely go ahead and pull up. With Brooklyn, like I said before, Milwaukee, Milwaukee is Milwaukee's still gonna take the series. You know, uh, I still have it. I know some people don't see it, and they they should have came out, with a punch in the mouth. But Milwaukee's gonna figure it out. You know, that's one thing about Giannis. You can't go to sleep on a superstar like Giannis. He's a two-time he's not a two-time MVP and a defensive player of the year award for nothing. Uh, that's up in the air, but I'm probably gonna give it to the Suns. The Suns right now are a hybrid a hybrid squad that can pretty much do everything. And they don't. Um, you got a big man that's emerging into a dominant big man, and he's not dominant with his offense. He's dominant with his rebounding and his shot blocking, and on the pick and roll. But he has some nice moves around the basket. You have to give it to Aiden. You have to give it to Aiden. But then again, with the Nuggets, you got Joker who can pull you out. You have Joker. You got MPJ. Got a lot of guys that can score on there. Yeah, yeah. MPJ is nice, but there were some people saying that he wasn't. There were some people saying that they were doubting him when he came in. But I never doubted MPJ. I always thought MPJ was nice, and I want to thank guys like Lou Ryder, T Price, and Big Who. Wait, what? I thank y'all for for coming in, man, and showing y'all love and y'all support, man. Uh, this ship floats because of y'all. Uh, and like Jamar said, it's sink or swim right here. I'm willing to swim by myself. What do I think about Blow Bo? Man, Blow Bo is a superstar. You just don't see it yet. He hasn't had the opportunity to play. He needs more opportunity to get the run. If he was able to, get the run instead of just being in garbage time, much like Taco Fall, you would see a lot more happening to him. But you can't sit there and judge a man based on constantly having the skills right on the bench. You know, Bobo is 7'3", 7'4", can handle the rock, can shoot the rock, can rebound, and can block shots. A lot of people, and he can score. Man, he's loaded with potential. Like I said, you give us Bobo, man, and I'm talking about the Sixers. You give us Bobo and Taco Fall, we'll love to have him. I would love to have a guy like that and utilize him too. Everybody's like, oh, well, Bobo, he ain't doing this. Taco Fall, he's trash and pick and roll and all this other stuff. How do you know that? You can't hear me at all. Can you hear me now? Let me know. And put a one in there. I'm about to say, if y'all can hear me, man, put a one in there. You can't. Uh, I don't know. I don't know why they not. I mean, it could be several different factors, or it could be, but the only thing that I know um, why he got drafted so late was that he was injury prone. That's one of the reasons. That has a lot to do with a lot of teams don't want that because they feel like, okay, well, this guy, he's not going to last. cold. He block shot. Know how to shoot. And he's good. You know, okay. All right, can you hear me now? Yeah, cause I'm in the car, Jamois. I'm in the car, bro. Uh, and I'm trying to charge my battery at the same time, man. But I don't, we have to see what takes place with him. I'm hoping he gets some opportunity. You know, I mean, even throwing him in the fire a little bit, throw him in the fire, like James say, throw him in the fire in the playoffs. You know that actually sometimes it could be really really great for a player, or it could turn out bad for a player. You put him in a game like situation, or a pressure like situation like the playoffs where you gotta succeed. You ain't got no other choice but to succeed. Shoot, man, you could do a lot, man. You gotta stop sleeping on these guys. You gotta stop sleeping on these guys. Just because you see them at the end of the bench or they're not getting no playing time, man, that don't mean anything. That don't mean nothing. I'm of the notion is this, man. Like the only way you're gonna get better is by playing, not sitting down. That's the only way you're gonna get better. What's up with it, T? You back on, man?
Yeah, I got bumped out. Got a little busy up in here. Had to calm it down in here, and now slow back down again. I've been listening.
It's all good, brother. I was just telling Jim Morris just a whole minute ago. We were talking about Bo.
Hmm.
Um, what you think of Bo, T Price?
Man, people heard me say about Bobo. I've been watching this guy since he was in high school. I knew it was in Manute Bol, and he is Manute Bol's son. I watched him at Oregon. He played with Dylan Brooks. He played with Pritchard, who's now with the he's a great talent,
Boston.
man.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's a great talent, but the thing, it comes down to coaching. How you draft this man? I don't know what pick was he was in the draft.
Yeah, he went in the second round
Oh yeah, 'cause people were sleeping on him. Yeah, but
because of his
yeah,
injuries.
that's why. But hey, it's like I say before. If they was using him from the beginning, like they supposed to, now this is the same thing with Michael Porter. If they would have came out and used them guys who that's one thing. If you draft these players, what the use are they doing on the bench? I understand you gotta earn your playing time and all this, but you got a man that skill that can handle the ball, that can shoot step backs and can cross people over, you know what I mean, and can post up. But you're not using, you know how dangerous him and Jokic would be if they and you remember when they came up with that tall lineup last year? I was like, okay,
Yeah,
you came up with that tall lineup. You came with that tall lineup, so why you ain't using Bo then? I don't understand why. I'm telling you, whoever gets the hand on them gets a hand on him. He just need a chance. A lot of times too, a lot of these players just need a chance, man. You know what I mean? That's why you see a lot of players who get stuck on other teams and then want to go to that next team. All the fans be mad. Well, you never played like that when you played for us. Yeah, because the coach didn't play me. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you know, Paulo, you
that's
know how they
facts,
be,
man.
man.
Yeah, be killing them. Yeah, like what they talk about with Blake Griffin.
Hmm. That was like one of the dumbest things Hall said. Hall said there said, "Oh, Blake Griffin can't dunk anymore." In the first game, he dunked. I'm like,
Right.
man, I'm like, dude, when a
Yeah, he
team,
ain't
when a
he
player,
ain't gonna get up, man. People gotta realize he was injury prone too, People gotta realize,
Mm-hmm.
man, he ain't gonna be jumping over what was it, cars and stuff like that in the dunk
Mm-hmm.
contest like that no more, over Baron Davis and stuff like that no more. Them days, they gone. You know what
Oh.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he can still dunk. You know what I'm saying? It just not. He ain't gonna be jumping over people and stuff like that no more.
Mm-hmm.
People gotta realize, man, like that year 18 stuff with LeBron and all that stuff like that. Oh yeah, I can still do it at year 18, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
these
okay. Keep
people
on
put
saying
these,
that.
huh?
Mm-hmm. That's the media narrative too. And
Yeah.
it's people keep. It's like I keep telling them all the time. Y'all act like LeBron. The best version of LeBron that I do like when he was with Miami. But that was when he played like he had a pulse. You know what I mean? And that's the best version of him to me. You know, it was just like old dude was asking me yesterday. I was trolling, but then I thought about it too. When I was on my channel, I like, then again, I will take Dominique Wilkins. This is the thing I try to tell people. Just because a player don't have rings, don't take away how much that player put in that work and that effort. Dominique he was a scoring machine, man. That's
Oh,
one
he was.
reason
He
why
led the league in
Polo
scoring at one time.
and Polo, why you don't think I don't root for Atlanta teams? Anybody from the state of Georgia, I root for Georgia, Georgia Tech. But I know when
Mhm.
Georgia play Alabama, they're gonna lose to Alabama. So it's just like why even get all hyped? Why get all hyped up about it? When you know the last time Georgia Tech was big
Hey,
was
when you go
when
down there though, man, who you gonna be with,
mm,
man? You gonna have to choose a side when you go down there though, man.
I ain't gotta choose
You
nothing
going
because
down to the A, man. Yeah, you gonna have to be somewhere.
man, I'm wearing my Laker stuff everywhere, man. My cousin them already know how I get down, bro. I don't mess with the Hawks, bro. You
Yeah,
didn't
hey,
they ain't
hey,
never
nah. That
they never
nigga
helped
T Price
Dominique.
gonna have a Hawks cap, bro.
Man, if I have a Hawks, if I only thing I do got a Hawks,
Uh,
Atlanta Hawks is none but Dominique Wilkins jersey. I got his old school Georgia jersey when he was at
mm,
Georgia. That's the only thing I rep from Atlanta. As far as anybody else, and also I got what's his name? What's his name? God rest his soul, man. Pete, Pistol Pete, got his jersey too when he was
oh,
with the
okay.
Hawks and stuff. What that old school throwback with that neon? It's like a neon. They look like I don't know. Look like Aqua Fresh.
Well,
Remember the Aqua Fresh? It look like the Aqua Fresh. I call the Aqua Fresh uniform.
hey, T Price, man. When did you? Cause I'm about to. I gotta shut it down, man. I gotta give. Get with the kid.
Oh, I'll be
Get with the
going on
kids and my
about 140.
grandmother.
Yes, sir. I'll be on at 145, man. So if you ain't on, man, come through and chop it up, bro.
Okay, I will, man. Hey, and I'm gonna be working, listening to the game and working it too, man. Hey, like I said, y'all
Right.
sub to Cheap Prices page, man. LDBC lines, man. Y'all stay humble and stay working, stay grinding, man. I'll holler at y'all, man.
Yes, sir. You too, brother.